19 more infantry divisions in training. Victoria's secret is ready. And let's work on this. So we are going to grab invisible ink because I really like it. And in 28 days we can assign our first agent. And basically everyone is going to have to be seductive, clearly. Manotha, Mr. Blister and Stylish Lizard, thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. Great Britain has contacted us with a request we diplomatically isolate the Italians. Should we do it? They indicate their willingness to consider a potential future alliance with us. Yeah, we will. This has potential. Hey, I just got Heart of Iron Forward. I'd like to know if there's any of the tutorials you should watch. I would recommend the beginner series of Italy. So, sort of, what was it? Beginner-friendly Italy. If someone could bring up a link to that, that would be helpful. Diplomatic relations between Italy and the German Empire have taken a turn for the worse recently, with a string of minor diplomatic incidents being seized upon by the German government to fuel hostile rhetoric. Though Italo-German relations have begun to improve in recent years, these new developments seem to effectively preclude any future cooperation between the two European powers. Critics point out the concurrent improvements in the Anglo-German relations, as well as the convenience this Italian diplomatic isolation provides to the British, which may indicate backroom deals between the two nations. Improved infantry equipment is done. Let's go and get this one. Although we are getting awfully close to 1939. We're not going to need to keep Hans Oster in power either, because she will eventually make stability just 100% with a 0.1 a week. And it's permanent. Permanent bonus is really, really, really strong. Really strong. Curacao oil. There's the invisible ink. Alright, next up, we are going to want... I mean, what we could actually do is grab commando training, because then everyone starts with commando before we actually recruit our new agent. May as well. Armoured Spearhead, done. Time for a Schwerpunkt. Hey man, just started watching you and seeing the monarchy world. I'm here to stay. Excellent. Welcome. In 1939, we're definitely going to need to get a tank designer. Siam joins the Greater East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere. The war escalates. And now they have a southern attack. Oh, no, they don't. They have no borders. Extra research slot is done. Oh, China. Because Communist China is on Japan's side, we're going to see a Communist China, aren't we? Which might well declare war on Japan after Japan's done conquering it. Interesting. Now we can get Reichsautobahn. Since its inception in 1933, the Reichsautobahn project has been a glorious success. The construction efforts have reduced unemployment and the wide road stand as a monument to Germany's economic recovery. Much work remains to be done, however. Can we invite Austria-Hungary? No. Need another 8% more tension, then we can. And they would accept. Still 38. Radio is still being done. Let's go and research AT. Although we're not going to need synthetics, thinking about it. Because we're not going to be against the US, probably. We can just buy it. I think I'd rather have more factories. And because Britain's on our side, we're not going to get blockaded. In fact, the German Navy and the British Navy is going to be pretty potent. I might need to develop my own destroyers to make sure we can keep the escorts going, but that's doable. Because who's really going to have a fleet able to oppose us? Japan? France won't. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with synthetics. I don't think I need it. We could get excavation, though. Get radar. Let's get active sonar, so we can upgrade our destroyers to be anti-submarine. Because France has a lot of subs. Is Finland led by the German Prince if monarchy is forced? Unfortunately, you can't force minor powers into monarchies. I've only done it for the ones who have a focus tree that has a monarchy. Has this finished yet? It has. Alright, let's go and start working on localized training centers. And then we'll start spying on people. 63 starting subs to be exact. Yeah, I know they have a few. No longer get clamped down on fascism, but that's fine. The only thing still in our country is democracy, which we can eradicate easily enough. We just need to do the anti-democratic raids, which I might actually do now. Alright, some more tanks.
Ihre Befehle.
And we can also start training some more stuff, which I would like to get another 5 infantry. Not 6, 5. And can't train anything else. Alright then. Great Britain declared war on Ireland. But they're not bothering to call me. I know I have a spy. I'm waiting for local training centers to finish. Jean III claims the throne of France. In a ceremony in... Jean III has officially been proclaimed. His rise is widely considered a direct result of the inability of the Third Republic to provide political stability in an environment that was increasingly defined by violent clashes between those in the extreme ends of the political spectrum. He now faces the difficult task of rebuilding and reuniting a deeply divided country, with many observers pointing to the role of the far-right leagues played by his ascent to power as a sign that the is in fact merely a ruler by the grace of the right-wing mob. What the hell is wrong with all of these missing strings? The amount of missing strings is getting comical. It really is. United States has declared war on the United States. And there we go. Localized training companies. So hopefully we have a bigger... No, we don't. So it looks like the operative choices are set from the moment they begin. We have a seducing linguist. That's a pretty good combo. Oh, there's a commando. Safecracker, infiltrator. No, we're going with Jessica Schultz. And you are going to begin infiltrating France. Instead of Wolf, you will be known as Vasco. Actually, no, sorry. It should be Arachnos. I missed Arachnos out. And Arachnos sounds a bit more spy-y. There we are. The Second American Civil War. After months of protests and increasing tensions around between the supporters of the president, Alf Landon, and his opponents of the so-called Constitutionalist camp, the Constitutionalist politicians have declared a new government based in Boston, home of the First American Revolution. The divisions in society run straight through the families and the institutions. It appears that a slight majority of the military has decided to side with the Constitutionalists. So, to make this war actually last a while, I'm going to send you a couple of firearms. And by a couple, I mean 30,000. We're also going to start saving up for some convoys. Like so, because we're going to need to replace them. France has the old fleur-de-lis flag. That's cool. Because as Napoleon, I didn't have that. So, yeah, how's that working? They've gone with the Orleanist Restoration. Guarantee the Constitution, which will give them stability. Jean III gains constitutional monarch. Which will increase their political power gain and stability. Oh, that's quite powerful. That's really good, actually. Counteraction reduces fascism. More building slots. The anti-fascist bloc, topple government war goal against Italy, and then stability. So basically they're going to be anti-Italy and anti-Japan? Oh, and anti-America. If they're anti-fascist. Wow, they are really fascist. So that removal of fascism is going to make them a really stable state, actually. Which is good, because they're currently on 34%. They might actually have a communist uprising. The Orleanists should really be the tricolor, though. It's just the legitimists who should have the fleur-de-lis. Choosy Zalties, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Great Britain took 3 states. Ireland has capitulated. Good news, everyone. And we're going to get a tank designer. So here's the choice. This doesn't actually limit you to the different tanks. This is just what they're called. So the medium tank designer, for example, is not limited to medium tanks. It's just all armor gets this bonus. Do we want reliability and soft attack, armor and hard attack, or max speed and reliability? I'm somewhat tempted by max speed and reliability. Because that plus 10% reliability we can basically trade off for more variant bonuses. I do like armor. Armor is very strong, but we are not going for armor in our infantry divisions. This is actually quite interesting, just how mixed chat is on this. Fascinating. I'm not planning to go SPG. I'm going to be using motorized armor. Motorized artillery, rather. So the soft attack isn't as big a bonus. So this is going to be armor hard attack versus max speed reliability. I think I'm going to go armor hard attack. Max speed reliability would be better for light tanks. I'm planning to go medium. And I don't intend to put hard attack in my tank divisions. That will be done by the tanks. We're going Porsche. Okay. That's a lot of decisions. Oh yeah. We're going to remove this so you'd stop plaguing me about that. However, we are going to say we want to recruit an Orleanist France. And we do need to get another one of these going. We're going to start working the economy infiltration systems. Sorry, I did an A-level 19th century French history about a lifetime ago. Fair enough. There was a whole performance in 1871 when France nearly got the monarchy back. They had a huge disagreement over the flag, where the Legitimists wanted the fleur-de-lis and the Orleanists wanted the tricolore. And the fact that they couldn't agree is why the Third Republic got set up in the first place. Banovia of Croatia. As a result of continuing and increasing problems with the Croatian nationalist elements, the Yugoslav government has necessitated to grant a increased autonomy to the Croatians. We are going air superiority because I don't like aces. Really do hope they overhaul Air Force at some point. Make either aces or, better yet, bring in air marshals. Who command the air wings, or wing commanders maybe. And just remove aces. I don't like the system. And make it so that planes actually travel from one province to another rather than just teleporting. Reichsautobahn. Okay. So we could now go for the German war economy, which sets us on war economy, which is quite nice. No, we're still going to try and get them in a faction. That's still my ultimate objective here. Sea to the Eastern Front. Memel claimed by the German Empire, while tension increases. We could do the naval rearmament to get us some more dockyards. There's actually a lot of dockyards available. It's just too bad that we're going to have that 20% penalty, which is just going to be permanent. Coal liquefaction, synthetics, West Wall. I mean, actually, the West Wall would be quite good against France, because France might well... Actually, no, they're not Napoleon. They're not going to have a CB against us. Why the hell is France doing air focus? Oh, it's air focus, not air production. Okay, fair enough. I thought they were doing air production already, but they're not. Fair enough. Yeah, we have nothing to fear from the French. I don't think they're ever going to come after us. It's going to be Italy and the Soviets. Yeah, exactly. I think I'm going to do army innovations. Heinz Guderi and other radical theorists are pushing for daring new doctrines, emphasizing communication, identification of Schwerpunkte, and the local concentrations of combined armed forces. Giving them free reins might help avoid the meat grinder horrors of the Great War. Angetreten. And your training is basically ready. Just got a couple of shortages, which is fine. Okay, your commander is going to be... Heinrichi, maybe? I thought your defense sucks. Schultz? Schultz would actually be quite good. Kesselring is good because he has the brilliant strategist. I think it's going to be Kesselring. Just because he's got more stats. He's also a higher level. Alright, Kesselring. I'm going to have you fortify the Polish border, please. Marvellous. Angetreten. What happened to RimWorld? It's just because La Resistance is out this week and I have a multiplayer I was invited to on Friday, so I'm doing that. Multiplayer on Saturday, so RimWorld will be back, it will just be next week. Just kind of got edged out by everything else happening this week. Ponza 3, begin! Schultz, I know nothing! Nothing! I only just discovered Hogan's Heroes about 2 days ago. And I've been watching nothing but those little clips on YouTube. I know nothing. Nothing! Can I upgrade guns? Yes, but I want to get the gun upgrade first. Oh, no, we have it already. In that case, we'll do it now. Schultz is German for Jon Snow. Do I have the RimWorld DLC? Yes, I did buy it. Watch, there'll be a DLC with Albania, Luxembourg, Belgium and Austria. No, because Belgium would actually be useful. It'll be Albania, Bhutan and Luxembourg. Because Belgium actually did stuff during the war. Actually, that's not fair. Albania did too. Yeah, that's really not fair. Okay, I'm being very harsh there. I just meant Albania having a focus tree is irrelevant because Albania gets annexed by Italy, and I don't think they become a government in exile, unlike Belgium. Could get another one of these, and we should. Let's get the army department. Gonna grab all of the departments if I can. I wish there was a pop-up saying when this finished. There's definitely a couple of UIs just missing with this expansion. Alright, I think we have now basically, finished all of the production upgrades. So let's go and get a little bit more civilian factory. And then after that, we can probably just start militarizing everywhere. And we are going to industrialize incredibly quickly. I've been watching this ticking time bomb of Britain trying to take over control of the faction. Now watch that 91% become like 60. The co-host on the Paradox stream jokingly said that Sweden will get a focus tree the day they implement a new form of economy in the game, so Sweden can do the one thing that they did. I do kind of hope that they somehow change the way that trade works. I'm just not entirely sure because they seem completely wedded to the consumer goods factory trade concept. I'm still not entirely sure why they got rid of just, you know, money. Alright, what am I short on? Artillery, light tanks. We are very short on light tanks. Again, we're going to get rid of that shortage when we get mediums. And we'll start getting more equipment as we start building more factories. Army innovations done. Treaty with the USSR. We don't have Rhineland, so we can't actually do War with the USSR, Anti-Comintern Pact. We just ally them. This focus tree is weird. Oh yeah, we should probably rebuild the nation. That might be an idea. Oh, especially as we can get the new and better Germany, which gives us more infrastructure and civilian factory production. I hadn't even looked at that. After the ravages of the Civil War, we must look to rebuilding our nation. We will ask the people to set aside their personal comforts for a time, so that we may focus all of our resources on attaining this goal. Army department is done. 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're getting a new agent in 30 days. I'm going to continue getting the departments, though. They are very useful. Oh yeah, you did. I thought I just had it already, that's all. Because you said autarky, too. Which is one of the reasons I went for autarky as early as I did. Because I'm not actually sure what's going to kick off the war. Because France isn't going to go for us. I think the first conflict's going to be between France and Italy. I mean, Britain will go after the colonies, but that's going to be a very short conflict. Apparently the 30,000 guns I sent to the Constitutionalists are helping. Are they just on the generic focus tree? No. Okay, good. So the Constitutionalists went down the Continue New Deal. The Loyalists went down the other tree. Alright, good. Which is the opposite to how Germany works. So maybe the Germany redo was before they could give the 2 focus trees? I'm not sure. Alright, 39. What else do we need in 39? Industry, obviously. Max factories. We're going to be building a lot of factories. Autarky, that one, the 75 political power, political man. Yeah, see, it's the political guy that I got. I got autarky and I got the political guy. I just didn't see the reform. Oh, the focus. Alright, new operative. We could get an actual French operative now. Master Interrogator. A Master Interrogator, Seducer, Victoria Secret Agent. Oh, we got another I know nothing agent. It's got to be Bearman. That's just such a Victoria's agent. Yeah, we're going for that. And we're going to start spying on Italy, I guess.